Hey, I just wanted to share an update to the method. I moved the 2 tile that used to be up here in Narnia down here. So before, when you'd run to this 2 tile and you have to come back, the next tile you need to go to after you attack is like in the corner of your screen. You have to like zoom out to see it oftentimes. And a lot of players don't like that. That's really annoying. I don't like it either. So by moving it down here, all the tiles of the pattern are on your screen at all times. And then some other folks didn't like how the 4 tile that used to be here was a waiting tick, and then you'd go into attack. They like to just kind of follow their true tile, so it's moved here, as some folks have suggested. And so it's just constant movement, so you don't have to know how many ticks to wait. So there's no waits in the cycle at all now. I hope you enjoy. Hey, some folks in the previous video asked for a commentary on how to think about and make sense of the cycle. So I'll try to explain what I'm thinking as I'm going through it. So kind of just the core part of the method, you want to see how far away from this tile you are. You're 2 ticks away from the delay tile, so don't delay. And now we've attacked at the start tile, so this is the beginning of the cycle that repeats throughout the whole method. This is kind of the core loop you want to be really good at. So attack the start tile and you head over to J1, attack again, down to 2, come up and attack again. Over to that tile called J2 attack, over to 4 there attack, come back to start. And that's it. That's the core loop that you're going to be doing pretty much the entire time, with the exception of the jellies. And I'll explain that when they spawn. So let's just watch this proceed. So coming from 1, go to 2 and attack, go to the next tile and attack, go to 4 and attack, and then come back. Just going to repeat. So we're getting one more time here. Hourglass is going to spawn here. And then, as we come back from here, the jellies spawn. But we can kind of chill out for a bit. We don't have to worry about it. We just continue the cycle. So go to start, attack, go to 1, attack. But now it's about time to deal with the jellies. So we go back. This is a change now. We're breaking out of the regular cycle to deal with the jellies. So you want to go back to the J1 tile and put on your Purging Staff Mage Gear. And just do a regular 5-tick cast on those with autocast, Dark Demon Bane. Make sure you have Mark of Darkness activated, otherwise you won't one-shot it and you'll be screwed. So the moment you get your... This is tick perfect. So the moment you get your XP drop, you have to click to run all the way over there to that green J2 tile. And the colors here and the J's, which stand for jelly, they're supposed to like help you kind of follow this custom path that we're doing just for jellies. So 5-tick purging on the first one. And by the way, you want to do the one that's close to you. There could be one here, here, in the corner of my screen. There can be one that's off screen. That's one that you would not want to attack first, probably. You'd want to, but there'll always be one that you can attack first, sure. That's in range. And then so we head over here, activate Spec, which makes it a 3-tick attack. Attack as soon as you get there, and immediately, we're still not losing any ticks at all. Immediately run to that J3 tile, and while you're going there, this is pretty tight, put on your melee gear, and attack as soon as you get there. And we drag attack in. And now, notice that we're heading down to the J2 tile again. I think I maybe kind of missed that. Let's wind up again. Yes, see how my cursor is like getting ready to click there as well. So as I attack, I'm going down to J2, attack again. And now, that's it. That everything we just did there, that was the custom thing we inserted into the cycle to deal with jellies. And now, as we're going to 4 here, that's just going to 4 like regularly in the cycle. So if you recall, what do? We go to 4, we come back and attack. We go to start, we attack. And the cycle just repeats. Down to 2, come up and attack. You know, it's probably wearing you out by saying this, but yeah, this is just the kind of the regular cycle at this point. Everything's fine. Just down to 2, come up and attack. Now here, we're 70 ticks later, so the jelly spawn. Kind of continuing. Okay, let's deal with them. Let's go to the J1 tile. Remember here, we put on our Purging and Mage Gear. 5-tick the first one. Immediately run in the XP drop. Activate Spec. 3-tick it. Don't miss any ticks. Go back down. Attack again. And now continue the cycle. And now notice the really nice thing about the method here. This is kind of what I'm bringing to the table with this method that a lot of other methods don't have. Is that we're having the jelly spawn at the same point in the cycle every single time. A lot of these other really complex methods out there, like they have kind of a solve for the first time they spawn, but their method is not, it doesn't fit into a 70-tick cycle, which is how fast they spawn. So the next time they spawn, it's going to surprise them, and it's going to happen at a different point in the cycle. And then it requires all these like complex solutions to deal with it there. It's like the shifting cycle. This is really nice. It's really nice to have something consistent, predictable. So, yeah, that's really it. And kind of part of the beauty of it is this dodges like all these waves. The change that I was working on here today, I'm surprised that this dodged it. That was actually kind of epic. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this new method, and let me know if you have any problems with it. Hey, I thought I'd just quickly explain for the folks who don't know, is that it can be really useful to have shift-click walk here while you're doing this pattern so you don't accidentally click on the boss's toe when you're trying to move to a tile. And then also, what's really useful is when you're dealing with jellies. Sometimes it's in the corner of the map, and the boss is like real big, and in his hitbox is kind of like overlapping with the jelly. So in custom menu swaps and the custom swaps section, you can have attack Yama star. It's like for his like combat level. Attack Void Flare star. And so that way, if we have your gear on, if you just kind of click on top of where the Void Flare is, even if the boss is in front of it, it'll prioritize, it'll click through and click the Void Flare. So that can be useful and helps people.